You're not old at all. Why are you guys so fashionable so early in the morning? Wow.
Because that's the way we roll.
I love your scarf.
These girls have worked hard at the gym.
No, you guys all look so fashionable.
I just come for coffee. I don't go for this gym.
If this is what you wear for coffee, I don't even want to know what you wear on a night out. Like, what's your best advice?
My best advice is because I was very dramatic and sad in high school, and I would write down everything. I really am a very big avid journaler, and I think everyone should journal because when you look back later on, then it's kind of like evidence that you can go through something difficult, and it's like reassurance because you know that you can get through a hard time again.
If somebody doesn't know how to journal, how are they supposed to journal? Because I journal, but I don't know if I'm journaling right. I just write what happened in the day. So how do you journal?
I mean, with journaling, people say technically people lie to themselves in their own journal, right? It's just what you think, it's whatever's in your head. But I think the best way to go about it is I just start off by saying, this is what happened today. This is something that I'm grateful for. This is something I'm kind of upset that I didn't get to do. And then kind of slowly from there, you kind of build off, I guess. Yeah. Because, you just think of the worst part of your day and the best part of your day, and you'll have reasons to elaborate because there will be a reason why that's the best and worst part of your day.
I start off with a land acknowledgement. So I write down, I'm writing this journal on the traditional land of so-and-so. And then you have to start.
We're on the traditional land of the 6 Credit First Nation. The Mississaugas of the New Credit First Nation.
See, I knew that because I read it every day in my journal.
The
So you're not woke enough.
Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabeg people, I think.
And they're going to say that at your convocation soon.
It's actually so mortifying. I ran my school's TEDx conference.
That's so sick.
And I was the chair, so I had to do the land acknowledgement. And I think about it all the time. I've thought about it every day since that. I just I practiced so hard, and then I mispronounced it in front of everyone, and I stuttered, and I felt so embarrassed, and I was looking at the crowd. It was just Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabeg. I don't even know if that's right.
What's your philosophy?
My philosophy is to do whatever keeps you from dying. Do you know Albert Camus? Albert Camus?
Albert Camus?
Yeah.
He's a philosopher?
Yeah, absurdism philosophy, where it's pretty much, there's kind of no meaning in life, so you can just make whatever meaning you want in life. If something makes you feel better, do it. You don't need to have evidence of it. For example, if you believe in God, you don't need to have evidence to believe in God. You don't need to have a scientific explanation or anything like that. You can just believe in it just because it makes you feel good. You don't have to explain everything to yourself.
So what have you done in that? How does this apply to you?
I think I'm definitely one of those people who with my faith, I kind of went through a period where I was oh, I don't know if I believe in God. I don't know. There's just not so great things that happen in the world, and then it just made me feel why would a God do that? But I think a big thing for me was that when I go to my temple, I have a big community, and that makes me feel good. And then also one time we were talking, I heard in my temple that because your body was given to you by God, it's your responsibility to take care of it. And that's not just to your physical body, but that's also to your mental health, right? So obviously since I wasn't in the best mental state, I would say that really helped me because it kind of, I guess South Asian communities kind of stigmatizing towards mental health. So that made me kind of feel better about doing things for your mental health, therapy and medication. That's, you owe it to yourself to take care of yourself.
So what's stuff that you do to keep you happy?
Genuinely, like I just talk to myself.
About what?
Just like anything and everything, because like you can go a little stir crazy if you're at home. It's good to talk to yourself. Like either I'll do it like by writing, like I'll do it in my journal, or I'll type to myself, or I'll just like verbally talk to myself. Do you ever have like that sort of like feeling where like your mind is like racing and you're kind of just like thinking of like things that like disagree with each other and you just can't like make up your mind? So I think it's a good way of like sorting and ruminating your thoughts, and then like it's just something that like it makes you feel good to be by yourself, because you can't just like always rely on talking to someone else and like reaching out to someone else, because obviously that's great, but at the end of the day you need to be able to talk to yourself as well.
Do you feel like you burden your friends when you talk to them?
I wouldn't say that. I just think that even if you're talking to someone else, if you get advice from someone else, like it's not necessary that you're just going to like believe it. You can't really control like how you're going to perceive that. Like at the end of the day, like you still take your perception of whatever your friend says. So it's good to also be able to talk to yourself. I mean, I don't know. For the most part, people will believe what they want to hear. So I think it's easier to disagree with yourself and to like kind of dig deep if you're talking to yourself, versus like if you're with your friends, like your friends are always gonna be there to make you feel better. Like they might give you a little bit of tough love, but they're not ever going to like be so harsh with you if you like really feel something like that you need to change in your life. So I think because of that, like it's good to talk to yourself as well.
What's something you always wanted to do?
I wanted to shave my head.
Why didn't you?
I don't know. I missed my chance, I guess. Like I really wish I did it during COVID.
We still have hair, so you could do it
I
now.
know I could, but well, for one, I don't think my mom would let me.
But
I
she would've
guess
let
I'm
you.
an adult, like I could do it, but I don't know. The world also runs on like pretty privilege, so you kind of need hair to get a job sometimes.
You should buzz your hair and then get, like bleach it and then put like those people get like kisses on their head.
I don't know if that's for
You
me.
should get that. You could be like
I
Brown
just
Frank
really
Ocean.
wanted to like shave my head like at one point in my life, so
But like
that
why? Like what were you going through where you're like, oh, I gotta shave my head?
I don't know, like I wanted to kind of like strip away from like vanity, and like I would say I was very insecure growing up, so like when I got older, like I kind of got like pretty obsessed with like vanity, so like it's really like important to me like how I look and like how I present myself. And so it's like a good way of kind of like forcing yourself to see past that. I kind of got like half of that because like I had like really bad acne like a couple of years ago, and it came out of nowhere, and I never had it before. So that kind of gave me like a little taste of like, I don't know, like seeing your appearance and things that you can't control, right? Because obviously you can't like grow your hair faster. Like it's just going to take that time. So I thought that would be like a good way to like look past like my appearance and kind of just like focus on like the inside.
That's beautiful. I actually like that a lot. Would you do it now?
Maybe. I don't know. I really like my hair.
What's something you can't stand?
I can't stand people who don't know how to apologize. A lot of the time, there's people who apologize and will go, I'm sorry that you feel, or I'm sorry if, and like maybe you, like not everything's black and white, right? Like you don't have to see everything so objectively. Like sometimes like two people can be wrong and sometimes two people can be right in their own way. Like an apology is not like an admission of guilt or like you saying that you completely disagree with your side, because like maybe that person also hurt your feelings, right? So it's not like you're dismissing that completely. Like you can still acknowledge that you did something and No. So if you apologize, you should never use the word but. Like, don't go like, oh, to be fair, or but this. Like, I taught my boyfriend how to apologize.
How?
He's very reflective and like very like compassionate, but I think like sometimes people are reflective, but they don't actually
It's loud, eh?
like sometimes people are reflective, but they don't actually like they're seeing like just their perspective, right? They're not seeing themselves in a different view, right? They I mean, because you only see your life from your perspective, right? So it takes like time and effort to think about it in a different way, right? So sometimes he would apologize and he'd be like, oh, but to be fair, like this happened, that happened, that happened. And I'm like, no, like you need to just like think about what it is that you're sorry about, because like that's all it is. Because I was like, when I apologize, do you ever hear the word but come out of my mouth? Or if? Like, I'm not, because I don't know, like if it's like saying like it doesn't exist or like that didn't happen.
It's excusing.
Yeah. Because in that person's head it did happen. Regardless of like what you did, what happened, like in that person's head, like if their feelings were hurt, like their feelings were hurt. Like that's an objective thing. Like so you can't just say like it doesn't exist. Like even if you didn't mean to do it,
Right.
it still happened.
When's the last time you felt jealous?
I would say, I don't even know if you could call it like jealousy, but I would say like the last time I felt jealous, because this is my first time being in a relationship. So I would say like when I like entered the relationship, I was very like, I don't know, because I don't, like I've dated before and stuff, but I haven't had like a relationship, right? So I haven't had like a lot of my first, and then the other person, they have had like previous relationships, so it's kind of like you like compare yourself to other person, but I don't know, like to me, like I was also just like, why am I comparing myself? Like there's literally no reason. I think it was more, it's honestly like jealousy is like an insecurity thing, because like that person doesn't even know me. Like
I mean, she might actually.
like well, even if she does, like she might be feeling the same way. So like why would I like be upset? And at the end of the day, like that person, like I don't think anyone was like evil in the situation. That person deserved better. Your person deserved better. Both, you just needed different things, right? And so I kind of just had to like just be a feminist. I was like, I need to like get it together. Like, you can't be comparing myself to other girls. I need to like how is she like my enemy? Like she's not. Like she has no idea. She could be like lurking on my Instagram page too, and I wouldn't even know. And I would feel so bad if I knew that. So because of that, I was like, I need to get my feelings under control. I think, yeah, I think it took some time though, because I don't know. Being in a relationship is,
Not easy.
it's, yeah, like you
Was your first
definitely
relationship?
come like across like a lot of like, you have to like face yourself a lot.
How'd you fix it though? Like, what did you like tell yourself? Like, say you caught yourself being jealous. Like, how do you stop yourself from continuing to be jealous about other people?
To be honest, like fuck my boyfriend, like who cares? I would just see myself like from her perspective, and I would be like, wow, like I feel so bad. Like I'm like, oh my god, like she must have had her heart broken too. Like that must have sucked for her too. I was like, why would I feel jealous of someone who like went through something like hard, right? Like I'm happy that they have something different. And like different doesn't mean like better or bad or worse. So I think that's kind of like just like stop thinking about yourself, stop thinking about your partner, and just think about that person. Just think about it from their shoes.
You ever been jealous of your friends or your family?
No, because I would say like before I entered a relationship, I wasn't very like jealous as a person.
Oh damn! A man made you jealous, then basically.
I know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The woman everywhere.
Not girl's girl anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't even like jealousy. It was genuinely just insecurity. I would say like you kind of like, I think it's like when you don't have control over something in your life, you feel like that's where you're more likely to feel jealousy. I feel like I have like good relationships with all my family. I have like really good friends, and like maybe I'm like kind of like in a metamorphosis stage of like my career and like trying to figure out like what I'm doing before like I do feel like further education, but even then like I still like feel like some assurance that like like I'm working hard, like I have no reason to feel jealous because like everything is gonna like fall into place when it's supposed to. This was just like something that you can't control because when you're in a relationship you have to like trust the other person because it's a two-person thing. So
It's your first relationship though, so that's probably why.
well, I had like a one-day relationship.
How?
She was really nice. We dated for 2.5 weeks and then she asked me to be her girlfriend and I was like so like enamored. I was like yes, of course. And then like the next morning I was like I don't feel like I'm in a relationship. And I was also very impulsive at the time, so I like broke it off because like to be honest, like I felt that way like a lot. Like pretty much like I was like a very like impulsive like relationship ender. Like unfortunately for my boyfriend, like I also broke up with him like 5 times.
You broke up with your boyfriend 5 times?
Like not like broke up, but like ended things. Never
Over
like
what?
for long, because he's like a very like patient and like rational person. Like probably the most we've ever broken up was like one day.
So like sometimes you broke up for like what, 45 minutes?
Like a phone call. Like it got to the point where I'd be like no, like I'm I think we should end things, and he'd be like, okay, why? He's like, walk me through your thought process, and then I'd have to be like, okay, like yeah, like okay, like because I was just like someone who's like very impulsive, so.
Was or is?
Eh.
Is he at risk tomorrow getting a phone call for another 45-minute break?
No, I've worked on it.
What's a dream you let go of?
I let go of kind of like fully feeling satisfied with your appearance because I think, again, like I was very like obsessed with vanity just because like I grew up very insecure. Like I didn't even start wearing makeup until like second year of university. So when you start seeing yourself with makeup every day, it slowly becomes like you just can't see yourself without it. When I like got acne, like it was like literally like the worst thing ever. Like it seems dramatic, but like I wouldn't wish acne on my worst enemy. Like not that I have an enemy, but like I wouldn't wish it on anyone. Like it's so awful. And like I remember like I literally have to like close my eyes when I was like washing my face, and like every morning like when I would do my makeup I had to like listen to like affirmations, like to make myself feel better, just because it like ruined my confidence that much. Because I would say like I was like always like a really smart kid, and but when you get into university, like everyone's smart, everyone works hard, so I don't know. I think sometimes like it gets easy to like cling on to like, okay, well at least I look good. But I think that was kind of something that I had to be like, okay, like you can't control everything in your life. You can't even control how you look. And it's a good thing because obviously you're not going to look the way you do now for the rest of your life. So you need to like learn to appreciate yourself. So like I remember I couldn't go anywhere without makeup. Now I could.
That's good that you got over it though. That's good. I like that. I think it's beautiful. I think this is beautiful to have. No one's ever answered that question like that. But there was like, oh, I always want to be a doctor, I want to be this, and I couldn't do it anymore. The fact that you're saying, I let go of like trying to be perfect. I think that's great. I think there's so much beauty in like aging. I think there's so much beauty in like blemishes and like flaws that people have because it makes you unique. And I feel like we shouldn't like ridicule, I guess, people for looking a certain way or sounding a different way. I think that adds so much character to us. And I feel like you learn a lot about your other people when you are kind to yourself, because there's other people that probably have similar issues to you, and you
And
just never would have
honestly,
known, right?
when you look at those people, you would never think that about themselves. Like you're always like much more mean to you're much more worse to yourself than to anyone else. Like I remember one of my cousins, like she also had acne, and I remember like you know, like we were at like our temple and like, you know, aunties like they like one of them mentioned she's like, oh, like you have acne, right? And she started crying and she felt so sad. And then she, like I went to the bathroom with her and she was like she just like was saying all this stuff and it like broke my heart because she's like younger than me and she's like in high school and I was like to me like she just looks so beautiful. Like I would never think that about her. I wouldn't think that about anyone else. And I was like it makes me so sad that like someone like is thinking like this and they're so young. And then it made me sad that like I was also thinking like that. I was like, oh, I didn't deserve that. And she doesn't deserve that. Like she's like she looks beautiful. Like you really don't see it in other people. It's just you're self-critical.
What do you regret?
I regret kind of just like giving up on myself in high school. Like I would say like because I was just so I just like felt so like sad and I really just didn't think I was gonna get anything in life. I didn't think I would do anything with my life. And I just felt so useless and like now when I think about it, I'm like I had no reason to think about that. Like I have like the rest of my life ahead of me. Like I kind of just wish that I like had more like confidence in myself when I was younger. That like I like took time to not like just like push away like any ambitions. Like I really just didn't think I'd be able to do anything, so I just didn't bother trying to see what I could do. Like I don't know. Like it would have been nice like if I had taken the time to explore more in high school, like see what my other interests are. I'm really happy with like how things turned out. I'm really happy with the program that my mom and my sister chose. I'm so grateful. My sister chose a program with co-op because she's like, it'll give you the chance to like do different positions and like you'll get to like kind of explore through that. So I'm very grateful I got that opportunity, but at the same time I'm also like, you know, like what would be different like if I had just like I don't know, just like had more self-belief at that time.
What were some of the things that you didn't believe in yourself about?
I really just I don't know. Like I really just like felt like I was like a bad person. And I don't know. Like when you're
You thought you were a bad person?
like when you're at
What'd you
that
do?
age, like you don't even need evidence. Like you just think you're a bad person no matter what, right? Like I would say like my sister was in university and she's like almost graduated as an engineer. I don't know, like I saw how hard she was working, I saw how hard my parents were working, and then like I don't know, I would say like I'm also like someone who didn't I would say like I'm very fortunate that I'm a little bit like I don't have to study that hard usually, or at least in high school I didn't really study much because I was like I kind of just got away with it. Like I was able to just like figure it out. So I didn't have to study that hard. So I also just felt like I wasn't working hard enough. And then yeah, but at the same time like I just like couldn't see like a life ahead of me. Like I really just was like there's no point.
Yeah. Do you have any last words?
Thank you for having me.
Best last words ever.
Bye.